How's it going, everybody? My name is GriimYT, and welcome back to another Top 5. Today's Top 5 is on another Never Say Die staple artist, Lee Austin Bates, aka Must Die, who is somebody that I never really was into, but I've gotten a lot more into now. He's a really cool dude, whereas Company has that like heavy kind of rhythm sound. Must Die is more like quirky and glitchy, but love his stuff. We got some great songs here, so let's get started. So, coming in at number 5, we actually have the newest track from Must Die, released on Never Say Die Records, and that is Angelware. This was actually the final song from Never Say Die Records, and, you know, now that the record label has announced that they've been shut down, the song has this, like, kind of sad and somber feel to it after listening to it again, and that's just because knowing that this was the final song that they would release. However, they ended it off on a great note, really good song. It's more like a chilled-out kind of, like, almost melodic or somber song from Must Die. It's nothing really too heavy, but it is a great song. I love the vocal that he uses. It's really, really good and fits the song really well. And yeah, this song is overall really good. Coming in at number 4, we have another track from Never Say Die. This is the Never Say Die Volume 5 collection, and that is Kill It Up. This is, I think, the first Must Die song I ever heard, and I really, really liked it. Although now that after listening to like some of his newer stuff, this is definitely more like an older style for him. But it is a really, really good song, and I actually really like it. You'll notice that a lot of Never Say Die artists I do Space Laces, Company, Must Die, obviously too. A lot of the artists that I do, like when I do their top 5 favorite songs, one of the songs is from this compilation, and that's because this compilation is just so good. I love a lot of the songs in here, so this one for Must Die is great too. The vocals really cool, and the drops are awesome, and I also love the main melody he went for here in like the midsection, the end section. It, like Angelware, it has this like somber and kind of sad feeling to it, and it kind of offsets the energy that the drop brings. It's really, really creative and cool, and yeah, I really like this song too. So, coming in at number 3, we have one of the most famous Must Die songs, and that is Chaos. He released a few singles from 2019 that are really famous, and this is the most famous one, I believe. It has like 5 or 6 million plays on Spotify. Really, really awesome song. I love the way that the drops kind of just like come in, and there's like a bunch of different ones basically. Like he made like 4 drops, and he just put them all into one song. It's really, really creative, and it's just a great song. Very fun, and I love the different vocals he uses too. It's really awesome, and yeah, it's a really, really cool song. So, coming in at number 2, we have a track that I would have put at number 1 if I made this video like a year ago, but now I've changed, so this is number 2, and that is a song from the Crisis Vision album, and it is the first song, actually. Nilazam Begins at Home. And this song, I think, was a great opener for the Crisis Vision album as a whole. It's really, really cool. It's like a very basic Britney dubstep song, but I think Must Die's style in here is really well done, and it's a really cool song, and I just can't help but love it. So yeah, I also like the Redux version too, but I think this one is much better. The drop is just much more consistent and works out better. So yeah, I really enjoyed this track. So, a song that I had to mention as an honorable mention, because it's just so good, is the Must Die remix of Another Me by Excision, Wooly, Seven Lions, and Dylan Matthew. If this song was just Must Die, like this was just him, this would easily be number 1. It is just such a fantastic song. I love the vocals from Dylan Matthew and everything about it, but Must Die's take on it is just so good. I love the first drop, but the second half of the drop is just so good. I just love that like metallic-y kind of like sheet bass sound he uses. It is just so good and so satisfying to listen to. I think this is one of my favorite remixes ever. It's just such an amazing song, and I'm so glad that they got Must Die to do a remix, because it is really, really sick. I think if he remixed Lockdown like Company did, it would have been cool, but I think this is definitely more his thing, and I think the remix came out great. So, coming in at number 1, my favorite Must Die song. I haven't listened to it that much, but I already know this is going to be my favorite one, so I'm putting it in, and that is a single from 2019, Bliss 2K. This song is just so sick. A lot of people may really hate it, but I love it. I really just love the bass sound here, the drop style, everything about it is just so good. It works perfectly. I think this is like a perfect Must Die song. His style is used perfectly here. Just an awesome song. Really, really love it, and yeah, I'm definitely going to listen to it more because it is a really great track. And so that is it for Must Die, my 5 favorite songs from him. He's a really great artist, very talented. I really like a lot of his collaborations too. He did a remix for Space Laces and Trampa, Shank I think it was, and he also just recently released a song with Eptic, Skill Check, really great song too, that was on the End of the World album. So the future's looking bright for him. I can't wait to see what he releases next. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and let me know what your favorite Must Die song is as well, and I'll see you all later. Peace.